hope it was just a groundless fear.
Hey, wait, Plakta! Why are you rushing so much? Can you explain it to me?
Right. I need to tell you, you aren't the only one seeking the Cauldron of Knowledge. There have been some patiently waiting all this time for a chance to obtain...
Wait!
Yes. It's a device with such enormous power.
Well, now that you mention it, that makes...
However, among them, there are two who especially mustn't be allowed to obtain it. Meklet and Automata. They must not have the Cauldron.
Wait, it's true that they mentioned the Cauldron of Knowledge before, but why not?
Those two likely seek to use the Cauldron to return to their previous form. The form of an alchemist from my time.
What? Do you...
500 years ago, I fought a certain alchemist. His name at the time was Luard, the true form of Meklet and Automata. During the battle 500 years ago, I fought Luard and emerged. Then I split and sealed his soul away in two bodies, artificial life forms called Meklet and Automata.
You talked about artificial life forms before. They're the ones that are human, yet not...
Yes, they possess eternal life, as objects resembling humans. That's their true identity.
So why do they want the Cauldron of Knowledge?
Their bodies, created through alchemy, cannot... That's why it's impossible for them to use alchemy to return. However, tell me, what would happen if they...
If the Cauldron of Knowledge lets anyone use alchemy...
Exactly. Using the cauldron, they could return to their true form. That is their... Normally, since they cannot create the key of truth, coming here would be impossible for them.
Oh, I see.
No, this isn't your fault. If only I had... If those two obtain the Cauldron of Knowledge, it would become a grave situation.
Hey, you're late.
Really late. We were waiting for so long.
Meklet!
Damn it! We didn't make...
From that tone, it sounds like you finally remembered who we are.
And you had completely forgotten about us until now.
You expected this, so you put your soul in that book. But you forgot all the important details. Although, it was a little beyond our predictions that you would forget about the key of truth, too.
I guess that's another thing to add to the list that we need to thank Sophie for. Not only did you bring back Plakta's memories, but you...
Yeah, it's all thanks to you, Sophie, that we were able to reach the Cauldron of...
Sophie, you're a really nice person.
Yeah, seriously. She went so far as to turn us into these...
We couldn't use alchemy, and we couldn't go back to living in these bodies for the last 500 years.
But our pain finally ends today. Our wish will find...
has been quite some time since I met you in this form, Plakta.
Luard!
Your form has changed quite a bit since then. Now that I am my former self, it seems our positions have been reversed.
That doesn't matter. If it's been reversed, I just have to turn you back.
Your demeanor certainly hasn't changed. However, I could care less. I simply wish to pursue alchemy as I see fit. I know our reunion was short, but farewell.
Stop, Luard! Let's return to the Atelier Sophie.
Okay.
Inferior creatures, let's end this. Moving.
This is a chance! There!
Proceed.
Done already? That was underwhelming. Don't let your guard down. We'll get through this.
Moving.
There! There! That wasn't satisfying. Next! Okay! This looks easy. Let's end this quick. Wide open!
Moving.
There! Here I go! That wasn't satisfying. Next!
I'm going to tell you about the past, about myself, and Luard. Luard was an exceedingly skilled alchemist. He was also a fellow researcher of alchemy alongside me. He wasn't originally the way you just saw him. However, at one point, he began walking the wrong path. Luard was taken in by the power of alchemy. His research became more and more self-righteous. I tried to convince him to stop, but he wouldn't listen to me. In fact, he began to immerse himself in his alchemy research even further. If allowed to continue, his research could have affected the entire world. That's why I fought to stop him. I killed him with my own hands, and split his soul into 2 artificial life forms. However, there was one thing that concerned me. The Cauldron of Knowledge. Artificial life forms can't use alchemy, but the Cauldron is an exception. As long as the Cauldron existed, there was a possibility of Luard returning to his former self. That's why I sealed my own soul in that book. I could change hands between alchemists, gaining new knowledge to prepare for the future. However, over the long years, my memories were lost. And you know the rest of the story, Sophie.
Something like that happened?
Yes, allowing Luard to resurrect himself was my failure. If Luard is allowed to go free, he will likely resume his alchemy research, and if he continues, something terrible could happen once again. That must be prevented at all costs. In order to do that, we need to figure out where Luard fled to. I have no idea. Actually, I suppose it would be more correct to say that I can't remember. It's likely that I already know where he would have gone, but I can't.
I see. Maybe if we keep bringing back your memories like before, you'll remember.
Yes, that seems very possible. However, we don't have much time to go about. I'll do what I can to investigate where Luard went. You continue improving your alchemy skills, Sophie. That will likely be the quickest way of finding where he went.
Okay, I understand. Leave that to me, Plakta.
I did.
Which request? Well, what room? Is that thing? I'll...
Welcome to. What? Anything? 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 Anything?
I'll...
Where can we go next?
be an easy fight.
There! That was an easy victory. Let's continue like this.
I did.
Good. Come.
Morning. What? Come.
Welcome. What? Welcome. Which request? Thank you. 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 I'll.
cute. Look. Okay. Okay, what should I make? What material should I use? Is this real? Which cauldron is best? Okay then, let's start. This goes here. This should go here. This is great! Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is good. This is great! All right, I'll finish it now. Done! Now, what trait is this? Okay, it's finished! What material should I use? Is this really? Which cauldron is best? Okay then, let's start. This goes here. All right, this is going well. I think something good will happen. I think something good will happen. Is this real? Okay, it's time to done. And what trait should I add? How's this? Yeah, this is all done. Which material should I choose? Will this go now? Okay, I'll try it. I've decided this material. All right. This looks great. I feel like something great will happen. Okay, it's time to done and done. What trait should I? How's this? Yeah, this is all done.
Welcome. What room? Welcome. Which request? Thank you. You've gone. Thank you very. You've gone. Well, I'll...
Thank you.
Good. Come.
We weren't able to buy many vegetables.
Yes.
There are monsters near town, and the crops aren't growing well. Things seem really weird lately.
I fear that the changes are likely caused by Luard.
Huh? What do you mean?
Luard has likely resumed his ablation alchemy research. The change—
Ablation alchemy? Is that different from regular alchemy?
Yes, as I explained before, the alchemy you and I use listens to the wishes of materials and helps fulfill them. On the other hand, ablation alchemy ignores the wishes of materials, forcing them to morph into another form.
It ignores the wishes of materials to make things. Doesn't that mean you could create anything you wanted? Isn't that actually a good thing? It would be really convenient.
You aren't mistaken that it's convenient. However, that convenience comes at an equivalent price.
A price?
Yes, alchemy that ignores the wishes of materials costs far more than normal alchemy. The cost in this case is the power of nature. Normally, the power of nature that we use slowly recovers. However, ablation alchemy uses that power at a faster rate than it can recover, wasting enormous amounts of it. As a result, it eats away at nature little by little. Eventually, the power of nature would be exhausted. I can't even imagine what would occur if that was to happen. The scar of the land was carved into the earth by the influence of ablation alchemy.
The scar of the land?
Yes, the changes you see recently are likely related to the power of nature. It seems we really can't allow Luard to continue his ablation alchemy much longer. If used carefully, it would probably be somewhat sustainable. But Luard makes no such effort. We need to figure out where Luard went as quickly as possible and stop.
Yeah, I'll keep working to improve my alchemy. For your memories, too!
Yes, please do.
Welcome to... material should I use? Is this really which cauldron is best? Okay then? Which cauldron is best? Okay then? Let's start! This? Yeah, this is going great! This is great! Yeah, this is good! Is this really okay? Alright, I'll finish it now. Done! Now, what trait is this? Okay, it's finished! Okay, what should I make? What material should I use? Which cauldron is okay then? Let's start! This goes here! This is great! This material goes here! This goes here! I think something good will happen! Yeah, this is going great! Alright! This is going well! Alright! This is going well! Okay, it's time to be done. And what trait should I add? How's this? Yeah, this is all done. Which material?
Welcome. What room is that? Thank you. Is that thank? Is that thank you? Welcome. What room are do? Welcome. Which request will you accept? I'll.
What's wrong? You seem like you're...
Oh, really? How so?
You really are in a bad mood.
I'm sorry. It seems to be affecting my attitude.
What's wrong? It's unusual to see you in such a bad mood, Plakta.
It's about where Luard went. No matter, you're also working very hard at your alchemy, but it's frustrating that I still can't remember.
Hey, Plakta? Why is Luard using ablation alchemy anyway?
Luard's been enthralled by the power of ablation alchemy. In the past, Luard conducted fairly normal alchemy research for a certain goal, but at one point he discovered ablation alchemy, and blinded by its immense power, he forgot his original goals. It's likely that Luard can only think about researching ablation alchemy now.
I see.
It's true that ablation alchemy holds great power. If the cost problems associated with it could be resolved, it could even be the ideal form of alchemy. However, in reality, the costs are far too great. Luard simply ignores that fact. He completely disregards the future risks. We cannot allow Luard to continue his reckless use of ablation alchemy. I need to stop Luard, no matter what it takes.
I was wondering before, but Plakta seems to look really sad whenever she talks about Luard. I wonder why.
Come. Good. Come.
Welcome. Which request will you... You've got... You've... Well, what?
What to make? What materials to use? Is this good? Which cauldron should I use? Okay, let's start. Ah, so that's what happens. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. This isn't bad. Is this all right? I'll finish it now. Done. Now, is this okay? It's finished. Hey, Plakta, there's something I wanted to ask you.
What is it?
You know, you always look really sad whenever you talk about Luard. I wanted to know why.
I see. I appeared that way, while there are many things I wish to remember yet can't.
Plakta,
It's likely because Luard was once my friend.
huh? You and Luard were from the same village?
Yes, he might be different now, but he wasn't always like that. You asked me before why I started using
Oh yeah, I remember asking that. You kept saying it was a secret.
Luard and I once studied alchemy together, for the same goal. That was to bring people happiness and prosperity through alchemy.
Wait, that's...
Yes, the same reason as you. I was a little embarrassed at the time you asked, so I ended up hiding it. In the past, Luard and I had the same dreams as you, and researched alchemy for that purpose.
I didn't know.
However, Luard has forgotten that purpose. Alchemy research was simply a means to reach our goal. But that means became his goal instead.
Hey, Plakta. What do you want to do about Luard?
I need to kill him, with my own hands, no matter what it takes. Just like I did in the past. Luard can't be left alone while he continues researching ablation alchemy.
Really?
What?
Do you really want to kill Luard? Are you really thinking that? I see you remembered my wish. To make everyone happy using alchemy. And of course, that everyone includes you too, Plakta. Plakta, if you killed Luard, would you really be happy? Is that really what you want?
No, he may have changed. But Luard was still my friend. We had the same dreams, and researched alchemy together. He was an irreplaceable friend. Of course I wouldn't want to kill him, but there's no other way. If I leave Luard as he is...
Hey, Plakta, we should try to persuade Luard together.
Persuade him?
Yeah, we need to make him understand that ablation alchemy is dangerous. He had the same dreams as you before, right? Then it should be fine. I know he'll understand. We need to search for a way for everyone to be happy together, okay?
It seems you're even more serious and straightforward about your dream than me. Thank you. I'll try a little harder to see my dream through as well. Let's persuade Luard. To be honest, there's little hope of success. But we need to do everything we can.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do this.
Well, what rumor? Out.
Hey, Plakta, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Why did you and Luard start wanting to use alchemy to make people happy? I was thinking that if we know that, it might be easier to persuade him.
A reason?
I don't mind. Will you—
I believe it was when we were still around your age, Sophie. One year, the village we were living in experienced a drought, and our crops grew poorly. Luard and I wanted to do something about it. So we gathered books from around the village and learned about alchemy. We studied alchemy, thought of new recipes, and created an item. And we managed to solve the village's problem. I still recall how grateful the people of the village were to us. And it was a joyous occasion. Thinking back now, I believe that was the reason why Luard and I started pursuing the same dream.
I see. So something like that happened. Hey, I was just thinking, but maybe we could make the item you created way back then.
The item?
It was the item that started your dream. Maybe if he saw that, Luard would remember what his real dream was too.
I understand. It should be worth trying. I'll give you the recipe. It was something we could make way back then, so it should...
Thank you. What?
Welcome. Which request? you've gone this... Thank you. Welcome. I'll see. Welcome. What rumor do you...
What to make? What materials to use? Is this good? Which cauldron should I use? Okay, let's start. How about this? This isn't bad. Oh, this is good. Is this good? All right, I'll finish it now. Done! Now, what trait is this? Okay, it's finished. I could tell just by looking that you...
That's right. We desperately read through many books, gathered materials, and finally managed to create it. It was just an item created by amateur alchemists, though. I'm sure you can tell that its effect isn't very strong. Still, when we managed to solve the village's problem with this item, I remember that we were overjoyed. At the same time, we found a new dream with alchemy. We believed that we could make people happy by using it. There's no mistake that this item was where it all started.
I'm sure Loire will remember the dream you two shared if he sees that item. And when that happens, he'll understand. He'll stop using ablation alchemy.
Perhaps you're right. But we'll need to go face him to do so at the Library of All Creation, where Luard went.
Flocta? Wait, did you remember?
Yes, I remember everything. I believe Luard went to the Library of All Creation. It's the place Luard and I used as our atelier. It's also the place where I fought Luard.
Do you know how you couldn't remember that until the end? Maybe it was because it was too sad.
What do you mean?
It's the place where you had to fight your longtime friend. I thought I was bringing back all your memories to help you and make you happy, but it seems like I've just made you remember how sad the past was.
You're doubting yourself after you made a promise to me. You said that you would help me regain all of... It's true that some of those memories are sad, but I was able to remember some things that are even more important. I'm very grateful that you've helped bring back all of my memories, Sophie. I was just a book. Yet you gave me a body and brought back my memory. You want to bring happiness to not just me, but to Luard as well. Someone who's causing calamity. I don't think there's any way that I could show you enough gratitude. I'm sure that one day, you'll be able to fulfill the dreams that we couldn't reach. I know you'll be able to bring happiness to many people using alchemy. That's yet another reason why I want to protect your futures. Will you come with me?
Yeah, of course. Where should I go? Huh?
This is...
been 500 years since I last came here. It's likely that Luard is using ablation alchemy. In other words, there's no mistake that Luard is here.
Yeah, then let's go see him, Plakta.
Don't let your guard down. We'll get through this.
There! That was an easy victory. Let's continue like this.
Okay! We're gonna give this our all!
There!
Yeah! Here I go! That wasn't satisfying. Next! Okay! Hey!
Inferior creatures. Let's end this. There! That was an easy victory. Let's continue like this.
Now then, let us begin. done already? That was underwhelming.
This looks easy. Let's end this quick.
There.
Wide open! That was a piece of cake. Do our best. They look strong.
Moving.
Please hit.
Pursuing.
Ah! That wasn't satisfying. Next. Hey! Hey!
Please be careful. This would be a tough battle.
Please hit.
There.
This is a chance. There.
Pursuing.
Sure.
Attacking.
Ah!
I won't fail.
Won't get away.
Is everyone uninjured? We are victorious.
strong.
Attacking.
Eh?
Continue.
There! This is a chance! Okay. That wasn't satisfying. Next!
Inferior creatures, let's end this.
Please hit!
Attacking.
Yeah! Ah!
Continue.
Done already? That was underwhelming. A dangerous opponent. Stay on guard.
Wide open! Here I go! Yeah!
Attacking.
Sure!
Continue.
I did.
What? This is not. I'll...
Which Thank you. You've... Thank you. You've... Welcome. What room... Is that... Out.
Where to?
This should be an easy fight. Please hit! Ah! There! That was a piece of cake.
Inferior creatures, let's end this.
Wide open!
Attacking.
There! There!
Let's go.
Sure! use this. There! Yeah!
Moving. That was an easy victory. Let's continue like this.
So you've come, Plocta. Do you intend to kill me again?
No, Luard. We're here to persuade you.
Persuade me?
Luard, you need to stop using ablation alchemy right now.
You've come all this way just to say that again. Do you still not understand the power of ablation alchemy? Ablation alchemy is the supreme form of alchemy, allowing one to create anything they desire.
Luard, that power won't bring happiness to anyone. If you continue to use ablation alchemy, the power of nature will eventually be exhausted. Alchemy that sacrifices the future for temporary gains is wrong. Just take a look at Sophie. Every day she improves her skills with alchemy. If she continues to develop at this rate, I'm sure that she'll become an alchemist who helps countless people. The alchemy that you use smothers out people like Sophie. People who have a potential future.
You would wait that long for mere chance. Uncertain futures do not concern me. The most important time is the present, and mastering this magnificent power. My goal is mastery of this form of alchemy. That goal has never changed since long ago.
No, you're wrong, Luard. That wasn't your goal before.
What?
Look at this.
That...
It's the first item that you and Plocta made together. This is what started your dream, right? Was mastery of alchemy really your goal, Luard? That's wrong, isn't it? Your real goal, your real dream, was to use alchemy to bring people happiness. You need to remember, Luard.
How annoying.
Huh?
I simply wish to master alchemy. The method I use is the shortest path to that goal. If you wish for my happiness, then leave me be. However, if you choose to interfere, I will show no mercy.
Luard, listen to us!
Sophie, you've done enough.
Plocta?
It seems 500 years was too long to wait. Just like how I lost my memories, it seems Luard has completely forgotten his original. However, if Luard is going to continue using ablation alchemy, we cannot allow him to do as he pleases. I'll kill Luard myself.
But...
If we don't stop Luard here and now, many people will know only misfortune. Sophie, there's no need to include the two of us among the people you wish to make happy. I'd like you to bring happiness to even more people in the future.
Plocta...
Now, take up your staff.
Okay.
Here we come, Luard.
I possess the greatest knowledge in the world. Insects like you cannot stop me.
me.
There's nowhere to run.
I'll go. I'll show you my secret sword technique.
together.
Let's have some fun! Wide open! Here I go!
There.
Come here, strike! I'll attack too! Please hit! Here I go!
Moving my body again is a good feeling.
No way.
We're like this again? I didn't think we'd turn back.
The cauldron of knowledge was destroyed?
Most likely. Looks like we don't have anything left.
Without the cauldron, we're finished. We can't use alchemy anymore. We can never turn back.
I can't believe it. How could we lose?
That's likely the difference between your desires. Luard, your only goal was to master ablation alchemy. You used alchemy only for yourself. However, Sophie's different. She's used alchemy earnestly, for the sake of others. She worked out of her wish to bring happiness to all people, including you and I. Alchemy is the power of wishes. You should already know that the stronger the wish, the stronger that power grows. Your selfish alchemy stood no chance of winning against Sophie's alchemy, and her wish to bring happiness to all.
What? So you're saying everything we've done until now was for nothing?
We lost to a regular alchemist, and we can't use alchemy anymore. What was the point of our life?
It wasn't for nothing.
Huh?
It wasn't all for nothing. It's true that using ablation alchemy was a mistake, but your wish to save your village, together with Plakta wasn't for nothing. You shouldn't say that the dream you shared with Plakta in the past was for nothing.
Sophie.
Here. It's the first item that you and Plakta made. Look at this, and remember your real
Let's go, Automata.
Huh?
Let's go.
Okay.
I wonder what those two will do now. I hope they understood.
Yes, they'll be fine. I'm sure they heard and understood what you wanted to tell them.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, Plakta, let's go home.
Yes, let's go.
Back to our Atelier! We're finally back.
Yes, we are.
Everyone, thank you so much. You all really helped us.
Why are you getting so humble all of a sudden? That's not like you.
But we wouldn't have been able to beat Luard without you all. So
Quit acting so distant.
That's right. They're always helping us, so it's the least we could do. We'll help anytime.
Exactly. We're all friends here. There's no...
It was kind of rough, but it wasn't a bad experience.
Yes. I'm glad I was able to help you, Sophie.
What they said.
everyone, thanks.
Well then, I think I'll go home now. I'm a little tired.
Yes. I'm sure everyone is quite weary. This would be a good time to leave.
Oh, okay. Thank you all again. I'll see you later. Huh? What about you two?
I think I'll stay with you a little longer.
Yeah, me too. I feel like hanging around.
I see. Then let's all go to the Atelier together.
Yes!
Okay then, to the Atelier. Oh, Tess, what's wrong?
The look on your face changed, hasn't it?
My face? No, I don't think I've changed.
No, you definitely seem to look more handsome.
Handsome? I'm a girl.
That's not how I meant it. It's just, you seem more grown up, I guess. Anyway, it's not a bad thing. Tess, you should be proud of yourself, Sophie. Or should I say, Miss Handsome.
Stop that, please! I'm not happy to hear that at all!
Anyway, feel free to come back anytime. I'll treat you to something special. Handsome Sophie.
I'm asking you to stop that.
Welcome home, Sophie.
Oh, thanks. I'm back. What's wrong? Why did you say that? Oh? You're acting a little strange.
Sometimes one simply feels like saying things like that. By the way, I've prepared my special tea. Would you like a cup?
Oh, really? I would love some.
Very well. Today's on the house.
Wow! Thank you very much.
No need for thanks. Please take your time and relax. You've done well, Sophie.
Sophie? What is it? Did something happen?
Nope. It's just that you helped us out a lot, so I wanted to properly thank you.
Thank me? I don't recall doing anything worthy of thanks.
That's not true.
I see. Well, I'm just glad I could help.
Do you think I could get stronger if I used guns too?
You? Use guns?
Hey! Why are you laughing?
It's just that I don't think they'd suit you very well. You already have a great power called alchemy. There's no need for you to use guns.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, I'm sure you're tired. You should go back to your Atelier and rest.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. See you again, Harold.
Hello, Sophie. You seem to have a relieved look on your face.
Really?
Yes. Lately, you always looked like you were worried about something. I thought that it wasn't like you.
Huh? I was making a face like that?
Yes, you were. I've seen you ever since you were a little baby. I would know when something's wrong. But it seems like you solved the problem.
Yes, I did.
I see. That's good. Come back and buy vegetables anytime, okay? I'll give you a special discount.
Mrs. Marguerite, thank you. I'll definitely come shopping again.
Oh, Sophie. What's wrong? Did you forget something?
No, I just wanted to thank you properly. Leon, thank you again for help.
Don't mention it. I actually think it was a pretty interesting experience, but... I know! There's one thing I want to ask you in return if possible.
Ask me what?
I want you to model along with Plocta sometime. I think you two would look pretty attractive as models.
Modeling? No, I think I
understand. We'd be more than happy to.
What? Sophie, I never agreed to...
It's fine. Leon helped us out after all.
That's right, but...
I look forward to it.
Ah, Sophie. What is it?
I wanted to thank you properly. Thank you for coming with us.
Oh, that's fine.
I do?
Yes. However, if I
Ask for what?
It would be helpful if you used my store even more from now on. If you spend more money at my store, I'll be able to afford better meals.
I don't mind that at all. I'll come visit your shop again soon. See you then! Logi! The weapons you make really are amazing.
Whoa, what's with this all of a sudden?
To tell the truth, we fought a really strong opponent.
A strong opponent? That sounds rough.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't want to fight them. I was so scared my legs were shaking. But I was able to face them thanks to the weapons you made. That made me really think about how amazing your weapons really...
I see. You aren't hurt, are you?
Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine.
That's good. I'm just glad the weapons I made were able to keep you safe. I intend to make even more amazing weapons from now on, so be sure to come and shop here.
Yes, I will. I look forward to... Fritz, what are you thinking about?
About those two.
Those two? Do you mean Mechlin and Automata?
Yeah, those two. I think they're splendid.
What?
When I see those two, I get the urge to work my art. What do you think about twin puppets?
I don't really get it, but I guess it would be fine.
You think so? All right. I can't just sit around now. I need to make preparations.
Then I'll be going now. Elise! I'm looking for a book. Could you help me?
Yes, of course. What kind of book is it?
I want a book that's about the past.
The past?
Yeah. One about 500 years ago.
500 years ago? I have several.
No particular reason. There's just something I'm curious about.
I see. Well then, let's see. Will you be okay? They're all very long books.
Oh, really? What should I do?
Do you not want them?
No, I want them. I'll read them to the end, no matter how long they are.
I understand. Then I'll bring them to you.
Okay.
Why, if it isn't Sophie, what is it?
Nothing in particular, but...
What is it? Why are you staring at me all of a sudden?
Nothing really. It's just that I feel calm whenever I look at you.
Sophie, have you gone crazy?
No, but I don't really know how to explain it. Whenever I look at you, I really feel like I'm back in town. It's really relieving.
Sophie, in that case, feel free to look as much as you want. Take a look again.
That's fine. I'm already satisfied, thanks. I'll... Sir Julio!
Ah, Sophie. What is it? We only just parted ways.
I wanted to thank you properly. Thank you very much.
There's no need for that. I'm just glad to have helped you.
Sir Julio! Really?
That's why I told you before, Julio. Sophie has a lot of potential.
It seems you were correct. I'm proud to have friends such as... I look forward to working together more. If you would allow it.
Yes, of course! We're back!
Whew, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, I'm totally beat.
Thank you all very much. Thanks to you, we were able to stop Luard.
Oh, I should say thanks too. Monica, Oscar, thank you so much.
There's no need for that.
Seriously, we're all friends here.
Both of you. Yeah, you're right.
Still, Sophie, that was pretty unfortunate.
Huh? What was?
You know, the Cauldron of Knowledge. It disappeared without a trace.
Huh? Wait a second! That's right! I totally forgot! The Cauldron of Knowledge disappeared!
Looks like Sophie had completely forgotten about the cauldron.
Well, it sounds like something Sophie would do.
What should I do, Plakta? So much for my amazing alchemy career.
You don't need the Cauldron of Knowledge, Sophie. You're already a splendid alchemist.
Wait, really?
Yes. At the very least, I think so.
That's right. I think you're already comparable to your grandmother.
True. And you can pretty much make anything people ask for.
I don't know. Have I really become that amazing of an alchemist?
Although, from my point of view, you're still a novice who has much to learn.
Hey! You didn't have to add that part.
Anyway, I'll be going home now, Sophie.
Yeah, I should get going too.
Okay. Thanks again for the help, both of you. We should all have tea sometime. I'll make plenty of snacks, too.
That sounds good. I look forward to it.
Whoa, I really look forward to that. Anyway, see you later, Sophie, Plakta.
guess we're finally done.
Yes, it's all over. For now. What is it, Sophie?
I just thought of the time when we first met. I was really shocked back then. I mean, a book started talking out of nowhere.
I suppose that would be surprising.
After that, I turned you into a doll, and we went and tried to persuade Luard. A lot of things happened.
Yes, quite a lot. Sophie.
What is it, Plakta?
Thank you for everything up until now.
Why are you saying this all of a sudden?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to stand and talk like this. And I wouldn't have been able to regain my memories. I'm here like this now because of you, Sophie. I really am grateful to you.
Plakta. No, you helped me a lot too. You taught me many things. And not just about alchemy. So I want to say it too. Plakta, thank you for everything. And I look forward to spending more time together.
Yes, I look forward to it as well, Sophie.
Hey, Plakta, what do you think I should do now?
What do you mean?
The cauldron of knowledge is gone now, and your memories are all back. I want to make lots of people happy. But to be perfectly honest, I still have no idea what to do. I feel like I need some sort of shorter-term goal.
Let's see. Well then, how about a goal like this? Become an alchemist who surpasses even me.
Surpass you?
Yes. You wish to bring people happy. In order to fulfill that wish, you'll need to surpass my skills at least.
Surpass you, huh? Okay, that sounds like a challenge.
However, it won't be that easy to beat me.
I know. I wouldn't have it any other way, Plakta. Huh? Who could that be? Yes, come in.
I'm sorry for the sudden visit, Sophie.
Oh, Meister Horst. What is it?
Well, one of the children in the neighborhood has developed a case of food poisoning. I'm very sorry for the sudden request, but could you prepare some medicine?
Of course. Just leave it to me.
Huggy
I did my